Hi, I'm Rick Meyer, and I'm retired from the University of New Mexico. I'm also a member of the Uniting to Save Our Schools organizing committee, which initiated the National Days of Teaching Truth. The National Days of Teaching Truth are about justice. Justice demands that many voices get heard, many perspectives are explored, and everything is open to inquiry, investigation, and the asking of hard questions. It is only through the teaching of truth that we can ever hope to approach being a just, democratic nation. This is why we say, teach truth, live justice. Teaching truth is not easy because it involves understanding and challenging many of the stories that we have heard so often. And we've heard them so much that we believe them to be true and we believe them to be common sense. For example, we were taught that any individual who works hard enough will get ahead and will be successful. And if you don't get ahead, you did not work hard enough. The truth is, we live within systems of oppression that keep some people down. This is because our country relies on a class system in which the lower class does the most undesirable and often the most dangerous work. Further, they are manipulated into positions of little power and often get the lowest wages and limited benefits. So we teach the truth about history and what has been systematically imposed on non-mainstream, mostly non-white people. We teach the power of unions, for example, and the ways in which unions and other organized groups of people made a difference to improve lives and redistribute power. We teach that not only is everyone entitled to health care, mental health care, local libraries, decent wages, a place to live, and much more, but we must work together to bring these about. We teach truth to live justice. We were taught that good students sit politely, don't ask questions to their teacher, and accept as truth that which is stated by the teacher. Many of us were taught that there is only one way to teach and learn. Teachers at the front of the classroom, while learners sit and pay attention. Many teachers were taught or coerced into teaching prescribed curriculum and that they should never question it. This suggests that there is only one history. The truth is that one history silenced the voices of many people, including Blacks, Indigenous, people of color, members of the LGBTQ plus communities, women, children, immigrants and refugees, and much more. So we teach in ways that are mindful of and responsive to all the communities in which we teach. The National Days of Teaching Truth are about working towards the end of self-hatred that is often taught in schools. Most typically, learners learn self-hatred when they realize they aren't represented at school and not even welcome there. These are the learners that are consistently blamed for poor school performance on standardized tests, blamed for violence in schools, drugs, poverty, and a host of other social ailments. They've taken on the blame and become haters of themselves. When we teach truth with the goal of living justice, we work with all learners to grow contexts in which they can peel away that self-hatred, to reveal their inner strengths, passions, and desires, to actually become human beings with a deep commitment to their own well-being and the well-being of others. Teaching truth is about uncovering, revealing, and responding to the complex worlds in which learners live. You might ask, why would anyone not want the truth to be taught? Why would they ban books about the realities of lives, including topics such as sexual orientation, teen suicide, racism, hatred, inequities, and the history of our country? It is because we threaten people who refuse to understand their own racism, sexism, and many of the other isms. They fear that their wealth, power, and control are threatened, and to some degree, they're right, because their wealth, power, and control only and often rely on oppression and hatred. The NDTT are about an end to banning, censoring, hating, and silencing the many diversities that compose our country. As we do this work, we realize the true potential of the collective minds, voices, and actions that will contribute to making a just, peaceful, healthy, and safe world.